Our haters are really big on this one. Me and you run an international kidnapping and human trafficking ring. Everyone who dislikes us and hates us instantly jumps to they're sex traffickers!
Imagine the whole SWAT team, Romanian SWAT team, showing up there thinking like, okay, we're getting them, we're gonna get the girls, we're planning this, we're gonna come from this exit, and they go to the security cameras and she's just eating pizza. Bruh.
Yeah, no.
So imagine being her boyfriend thinking that, oh, she's in Romania, they're holding her against her will. And then you see the camera footage and she's like partying, eating pizza, taking shots with Tristan, taking shots with Andrew Tate, just chilling. Right now, we about to get into a Andrew Tate video.
Andrew Tate is a former kickboxer, Big Brother contestant, and far-right influencer. He was banned from Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram for hate speech and misogynistic comments. Romanian police released a video of Tate and his brother Tristan being taken into custody. Police video also shows guns, money, and knives allegedly found in the house. Andrew Tate, his brother, and 2 other people were arrested. In a statement, Romanian officials say the 4 people appear to have created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialized websites for a cost. An attorney for Andrew Tate told CNN, quote, "He was not arrested. He was detained for 24 hours. A court hearing is reportedly scheduled for Friday."
So what did you think about the clip?
A lot of the people that are editing these news articles about him are extremely biased. Far right so-and-so or a misogynist, just always disparaging comments about him. So it's never written from a
equal point,
a non-biased standpoint.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to something like this, we're really gonna have to see where it's gonna land, because previously they accused him of human trafficking. They said that he had kidnapped this girl, and it turns out the security cameras showed that the girl was eating pizza in the front of his yard and they were partying.
A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend saw her Instagram stories, said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. She said that to her boyfriend as some excuse. So her boyfriend, he calls the police and says, "My girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers." The police call the American embassy, and the next day, the police come to our house. Fully loaded, the American embassy send the cops to our house. They take us to the police station, and what happens is they search our house. They find no drugs. They find no women. They find no people. They find nobody. There's nothing illegal in the house. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, "Yes, we searched your house." I'm like, "All right, good. What'd you find?" "Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage." I said, "Bro, there was no one at my house." He goes, "Yes, I know. Well, we checked the CCTV." I said, "Oh, what did you find?" "The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside." Ha ha ha.
So that was proven inaccurate. Imagine the whole SWAT team, Romanian SWAT team, showing up there thinking like, okay, we're getting them, we're gonna get the girls, we're planning this, we're gonna come from this exit, and they go to the security cameras and she's just eating pizza. Bruh.
Yeah, no.
So imagine being her boyfriend thinking that, oh, she's in Romania, they're holding her against her will. And then you see the camera footage and she's like partying, eating pizza, taking shots with Tristan, taking shots with Andrew Tate, just chilling.
Andrew, you're not allowed to kidnap this many people. Tristan, I told you, brother, you're not allowed to kidnap this many people. I'm not allowed to kidnap one. That's the point. So I may as well go all in.
Oh, man. I hope he broke up with her. Yeah. I hope he really broke up with her.
Yeah, bro. If you have not broken up with that girl, you should have been done that. Talk about trust issues. Get out of here.
Bro. So when it comes to Andrew Tate, people are really quick to make accusations, but previously a lot of it has been proven false. For example, he was on Big Brother, and on Big Brother, they kicked him off because they said that he abused a girl. But then the girl in the video came out and said, no, we were, messing around. This is kind of like a thing that we do. That never happened. And then the girl reached out again recently and said that all those accusations are not true. She's lived with Andrew Tate for years.
I had lived with Andrew for years and years, and he would never do anything like this. I've already had to make 2 videos regarding his innocence when it came to him being called a woman beater for a video that got leaked of us two having a little bit of a rough role play. I had to make a video clarify, 2 videos in fact, clarifying that he is innocent, and here I am again. He is not a human trafficker.
He's always said that he's had a webcamming service. Girls would get on webcam, film it out to different websites, and he said that's how he became rich.
Yeah, to go into that a little bit further, how the business model worked was he would find these women who already had these webcam sites and they were making, let's say, $2,000 a month. He would say, listen, if you let me manage you, we can make $10,000 a month. You get 5, I get 5. So they get half of a much bigger pie as opposed to getting that $2,000 they were getting before.
He's basically like a manager. To each his own. If he did it, obviously, lock him up, throw away the key, whatever. It's like, how do you know what's true or not?
So in the U.S., you have due process, innocent until proven guilty, although we've seen lately it seems not to be that way, at least in the court of public opinion. But running that kind of business opens you up for situations like this, especially if you're like Tate and you paint a target on your back. Because he goes after people with blows, people in powerful positions. So if you're going to do that and you're operating in a line of work that it's all legal from what I understand, but it toes that line.
If that's his business, how can they prove either side is what I'm questioning, right? So if you're a webcam business, I'm pretty sure that they have certain fetishes, right? So certain fetishes have to deal with them maybe hitting themselves, doing something bad. How are they going to be able to separate that fetish from whether or not he forced them to do it or whether or not they chose to do it themselves?
And that's a great question. One way you can tell the difference?
What?
By your employees vouching for you.
Okay.
Just like the one girl that said, oh no, he wasn't abusing me. That's what I like.
He would never rape anybody, and he would certainly never ever human traffic anyone either, including his brother. And I'm so fed up with all of these lies. It is so false. It's so false that it's upsetting. Even though we're no longer together, it upsets me because I know the person I have lived with. I know who he is, and he does not deserve any of this coming his way.
People like that. So that's one way.
Yeah.
But all it takes is one of them saying, like the pizza box girl. It takes a girl saying, oh no, he held me against my will. If that video had not been available of her going out the house on her merry way grabbing some pizza, we wouldn't know. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. For him, what he's doing is kind of risky, especially because he's painting such a target on his back. He's saying that people that do what he does, that challenge the establishment, people like that make waves, that go against the grain and take shots at high public figures, so to speak. The way that the establishment handles those people is first, they can try to silence you. Yeah. If that doesn't work, which it didn't work for him because he's everywhere, even though he's banned on everything, he's still everywhere, right?
Yeah, he still goes viral, which is crazy.
So then if that doesn't work, which it hasn't, the next thing he said is they're going to try to arrest you, which they did. And if that doesn't work, let's say he's found not guilty and he's back free as a free man and continues to take shots at the establishment, the next thing they're going to try to do is JFK you or Martin Luther King you.
And it's crazy, though, because a couple months ago, it's like no one heard about him.
Exactly.
The timing is weird, right? So I don't know if you guys know, like, there was a guy named Kevin Samuels, and he was leading, like, a man's movement or whatever. And then after Kevin Samuels died, it's like Andrew Tate blew up out of nowhere. That's all you saw was Andrew Tate, like, Andrew Tate, like, everywhere, over everything. Like, TikTok, Instagram.
They said that at one point, you probably know this, at one point that
who's the most searched person?
Even more than
Donald Trump, which is
Kim
crazy.
K. Yeah.
Oh.
And Kim K, yeah. That's when I heard the Kim K part, I'm like, he was searching more than Kim K because people love Kim K.
But you gotta think, his story in general is just interesting, man.
Yeah, he's interesting.
It's interesting. He's like a world champion kickboxer. Obviously, the cars and stuff like that, that's interesting. And then him doing webcam and then being in Romania and then, like, just his whole story. Like, his dad's a famous black chess player. He's just an interesting guy.
He is.
Honestly, I don't know what to believe. There's definitely a lot going on in the situation. Did he do it? Did he not do it? I don't know. Evidence in the past proved that they kind of tried to set him up. Is he fully guilty this entire time? We don't know.
Yeah, so I agree with Sherm. It's like, of course, it's innocent until proven guilty. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I think Tate is innocent. No, I will say that. I think history has shown that whenever accusations have been brought against him, it's come to light that they were not true, at least in the two examples we've already given. So I think based upon that, I'm going to say innocent until proven guilty, which is how it's supposed to be anyway. So, but we'll see. As we go on, the truth will come to light. And
yeah, I personally hope he didn't do it. My thoughts on him, like I said, I don't really know. He's a very polarizing guy. He says some funny things sometimes says some very extreme stuff that I don't agree with. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Until next time.
We are out.